Good day, Sail Wars fans. I'm commentator Sandy Pondwater, and Sail Wars presents the Round the World race, sponsored by West Virginia Adventure Rides and hosted by the Northern Maryland Model Yacht Club, which is located in Frederick, Maryland. 8 sailors started the adventure. Only 7 completed the journey. Luckily, Barrio had his rescue fleet ready. A big thank you to Alan for being the race director and Mari for sponsoring this annual event. This regatta consists of 2 races around the half-mile lake. Sailors are to use a DF-65, but then there was this issue.
So this is what happened at the Round the World Regatta. Even though it's totally within the rules and it was in the notice of race, I'm the only one who showed up with an A+ rig. And so to compensate and to make it fair for all, I have decided to be so gracious.
He has decided?
I am going to negotiate with Team Sail Wars racer Chris here, and he is speaking on behalf of everyone on what would be a fair head start I have to give the rest of the fleet. So we're going to play like on the TV show Pinks with the cars and drag racing. We're going to negotiate, and I'm going to start this negotiation out. I will give you guys 50 feet head start. The whole fleet gets 50 feet.
How about you give us
head start?
Give us a lap, right?
Well, it's only the race is only 1 lap.
That sounds good. Then that sounds fair.
No,
give us a
okay,
lap.
all right. I'll give you 100 feet.
Oh, I have a suggestion. How about to the first mark?
To the first mark. I'll tell you what. To show what a fair guy I am, I will start. That's got to be what, 250 yards. I will start 250 yards behind the fleet, and we'll leave it up to the race director to tell me when to go. Shake on it.
Or maybe next time, just don't bring your A+ rig.
Maybe we'll have to do a rule change. But this time I'll play fair.
Yeah.
Our entries for today's adventure race are Mari, Paul, Chris, Bart, Kurt, Kyle, Rob, and Albert. Broke down. Here are the current odds of winning race 2.
7,
2 start clocks
10,
failed, so Alan
9,
called the
race
time.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
And we have a clean start. Remember, Bart has to start after the boats get to the first mark. That was negotiated between him and the rest of the racers since he's using A+ sails. Currently, number 965, Chris, is in first place. The boats are moving well. The wind is picked up in race number 2. Kurt, number 013, is the last boat up in the fleet. Now remember, in this race they have to go all the way around this whole lake, which is about a half-mile course. And each area of the lake can get tricky at times. The mark they're heading to is up on the right-hand side of the course of this lake, and it can get quite tricky as the wind can swirl. We see the rescue boat is headed that direction. Because the winds can be light, and then they can pick up to around 10 miles per hour at any time. You can see it looks like it's about a constant 6 or 7 mile per hour breeze right now as they go into the swirly whirly, we call that. So you can see the lead boats are just now making it around mark number 1. And Kyle is in first, followed by Chris. Bart has now been told to start by the race director, so he's getting underway right now. Mari is currently in third and Rob is in fourth as we see the little rescue boat again. He's following the fleet. It's really nice if he's close and you get in trouble. He can pull you right to the shore. And that rescue fleet has been a great addition to the Northern Maryland Mall Yacht Club here in Frederick, Maryland. They sail here at Lake Whittier, which is a beautiful lake. This lake can be quite tricky at times. There's Paul. He's currently in 5th place. And remember, Albert is not in this race because his boat broke down after race number 1 when he was getting ready to put it in the water for this race. I think is when he found, I think he had a sail winch go out or rudder servo, something like that. So he is down, so we're down to 7 competitors. And this is why they do it. This is why they have this big adventure race. As we can see Mahi and Bart right there getting underway, and he's moving quite nicely. It's a beautiful boat. And that is your regional champion right there. So can he catch up? Or did he give up too much in the negotiation by starting that far behind? I guess we'll see. Now remember, last race he was able to make up a lot of room and finished in 4th place. There he goes, headed towards that first mark, that yellow mark down there. I want to send out a special thanks to our volunteer Connie for filming this. She has done an incredible job, at times bobbing, but you got to remember how far she is zoomed out. I think that zoom is like 180 times zoom that she's using, and it's really hard because remember, this lake from where she's standing is about 1/4 mile long, just under that, so it's 1/2 mile walking around the bank. And we see some of the lead boats have already made it around mark number 2. And there's Mari. She's in 1st place. She's got a great lead over 2nd place. But we're hearing from the race officials, she has got to go back. She has missed mark number 2. No wonder she was way out in front, as Chris is currently in 2nd and Kyle is in 3rd. Rob is in 4th. And Mari will have to go all the way back around marker number 2, which we just saw. Paul is currently in 4th right there. Let's see if we can find Kurt. Yes, there's Kurt. He's in 6th. And look at this. Bart is in 7th. And Mahi is catching up to Kurt. He is reeling him in. Remember, he's already made up about 250 yards on Kurt. So let's see how that goes. That is a storyline we need to continue to watch, as we saw Mari going all the way back to the 2nd mark. Now this end of the course, the far northwest side of the course, this is where it gets, the wind basically goes away, as we see Kyle is currently in 1st. But it's really tough down in this area of the lake because for some reason the wind just doesn't like to go down there, so it tests the sailor in their boat's ability to move in really light wind. As we see, Mari, by going back, has dropped all the way to 4th place, but then Paul passes Mari for 4th, so now he's in 4th place and Mari's in 5th. Kurt is still in 6th. And where is Bart? There he is. Bart's in 7th. Looks like he gave up a little bit while he was trying to track down Kurt. There's our leader. Kyle reaches the far end of the lake. where the overflow is, where the gushing water can come out during the rainstorms and just wash your boat right away. But thankfully it's a beautiful day here in Frederick. This is a very unique race. As you can see, the racers actually walk across a couple bridges. They walk a little bit on the grass. They walk on sidewalks. They even go past the gazebo to make it around this lake. Everybody has been having a lot of fun out here. In between the first and second race, they had a feast, which I was able to partake in, and it was just great food all the way around, great beverages. Everybody was having a blast. This is not an event that you want to miss next year, because everybody just talks how much they love this race. And the camaraderie is second to none, as you see up there in the slow zone. Once you make it out of the slow zone, the wind really picks up, as we see the first boat, Kyle, make it out of the slow zone, and you get past the reeds that are on the left, and then a burst of wind hits you and you just totally power. And this is when your boat's top end speed really gets tested, as we see Kyle wing on wing coming down the course. This is such an amazing race because it tests your boat and you at both ends of the wind. Light winds, medium winds, and heavier winds. You come around this point right there, and then the wind really picks up. As we can see, Kyle is really moving along nicely. He's only probably 200 feet from the finish line at this point. You can see the sailors are actually on the other side, because remember, they have to walk around this lake, so they follow that sidewalk on the other side to come across the finish line. And in fact, here comes Kyle. I don't think anybody's even around him as he comes to the finish line. And Kyle comes across the finish line. So number 93, Kyle, wins race number 2. And his time is 27 minutes and 5 seconds, about half the time as it took to finish the first race. Now here comes Rob and Chris. Look at how close they are coming to the finish line. It's Rob. It's Chris. It's Rob surging again. Then Chris surges, and Chris has some power. He's got about, and then Rob comes back. It's going to be close, and Chris wins by half a boat length. And Rob ends up taking third place. Incredible finish. Now think about how long that race was and how close those two boats finished. Just incredibly close. And here comes Mari in fourth place. She's really going fast as she comes across the line. Number 46, Mari, takes fourth place. Now remember, she won the first race. So let's see if a first and fourth are enough to win this regatta and become the champion of the Round the World Regatta. And here comes Bart and Mahi. He's got to be disappointed in this finish. He had real problems we saw down there on the northwest side of the lake. He didn't go near as fast as he wanted. But he's trying to salvage something here as number 777, Bart, takes fifth place. So he took a fourth last race and a fifth this race. Here comes the next boat. That looks like Paul in number 814. He wasn't too far behind Bart. I'll bet he was wishing he had a little bit more speed so he could have caught him, but he's coming to the line. And yes, number 814, Paul, does take sixth place. Let's find our last boat. We'll search way back. And that's Kurt. Kurt is a new person to the hobby. Decided to join this regatta, and this is a heck of a regatta to enter, as everybody has had a lot of fun. And here comes Kurt, and he takes 7th place. And let's take a look at our top 3 finishers. First place, number 93, Kyle. Second place, number 965, Chris. And third place, number 353, Rob. In the final standings, let's listen to the awards.
Here we go.
I could be wrong.
In 8th place, his boat went down at halftime. Is Albert. You get no trophy.
No trophy for you.
Yeah.
1 year. He went down at halftime too.
All right. So the first of the trophies goes to number 13, Kurt, who took 7th place with 15 points.
Yay!
Get your...
All right.
I'm going to take a picture.
How much fun did you have?
It was
Oh
a
my
pleasure
God.
Sailing and rescuing
Dear Bart,
everybody
it
and
was
being
the most
last.
fun
But
you've
All right, Bart, come on
ever
now.
had.
that's all I got to say.
Points. We have number 814, Paul.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Thank you.
There you go. Damn it, you beat me.
Did you have fun today?
Tremendous. Yeah, it was really good. With your clothes on. With my clothes on.
And in 5th place is myself.
Did you have fun today?
Oh, I had a blast today. And I got to shake this man's hand.
Can.
I'm just sorry to say I lost the negotiation for how far behind I had to start on this. But it was still a lot of fun.
Yay!
So, 4th place with 7 points goes to number 965, Chris Carpenter.
Yay! Did you have fun today?
Better than Bart.
All right, I'm going to take a picture.
In 3rd place with only 5 points, and he lost the tiebreaker to 2nd place. Yes, the tiebreaker. Because this other person actually had a victory. So, 3rd place goes to number 53, Rob.
Yay! Did you have fun today?
I did. It was a great way to end the season.
Nice. All right, I'm going to take a picture.
You got second on it.
You guys are just dying to know who took first, right?
No.
And who took second. Okay. Also with 5 points, but beat Rob because of a 1st place finish, goes to number 46, Maury. Come on down.
Yay!
Thank you. Yes, I had a fantastic time, and had I not forgotten about that 1 mark and started a beeline to the 3rd mark and had to come back, I might have won that one. That last one.
Oh, wait. Let me take a picture.
Picture for the web. Taking the 1st place ever in the what is it? The West Virginia Adventure Ride Spectacular Annual Event goes with only 4 points. So beat the 2nd and 3rd place finishers by 1 little measly point. Goes to number 93, Kyle.
Yay! Did you have a good time?
I had a great time, and you guys do a great job putting on these regattas. This was an excellent time for everybody.
And
Great.
your only one regret is that Bart didn't win it all, right?
Oh my God.
Yes, I mean, you know, I'm really happy that the A+ didn't factor into the.
There we
to
go.
the win. Although I
There
got
we
to give
go.
props for being a sportsman and starting late. So.
There we go.
I'm going to
Okay.
take a picture.
Now, picture.
Yep.
Picture.
A special thank you to all that participated, and of course to Connie for filming and Alan for being our race director. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and hit like for more videos. Of course, Sailwars would like to thank you for liking, subscribing, and of course watching our videos. Attention all club webmasters, Sailwars needs your support. Please make it easy for your club members by putting a link to our homepage on your club's website. Thank you so much from the Sailwars teams. And we do have a YouTube homepage. So if you go there, you can select from all of our playlists. We have well over 260 something videos. You can click on just the button that says videos if you want to look at every one of them. And of course you can subscribe on our channel right there. It's totally free. And of course make sure you check out the best of Sailwars. That's the best videos as selected by our volunteers. Sailboat is here to promote RC sailing, and we love volunteering to do it. And make sure you join a great club near you, like the Northern Maryland Model Yacht Club. And of course, we love the AMYA, so check out their website. And we want to thank the West Virginia Adventure Rides for sponsoring this annual event. They do it every year, and this is the second year they have been a part of this regatta. So we love you so much. Check out their website. And of course, we would like to thank the Northern Maryland Model Yacht Club for hosting this event.